Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of DOScider. Good to see you, 13 Gate Emus, Loaf Sneeze, Joe Q Public, John Lockle, all you wonderful people in there. So every Monday, as you may or may not know, we do a thing called DOScider, where we rank DOS games. We are at like 224. I wasn't sure we were at 250 yet. We're not quite there. We got a ways to go for 250. But we've done a lot of ranking. You can check it all out on our website, DOScider.neocities.org. And I actually have the command working today. Took a little bit extra time getting going today to get some of that set up. You're happy to see that much like Clint Laidlaw, a biologist does cool animal videos. I am observing Dinosaur. Yeah, exactly, of course. We're observing Dinosaur because if you're a sub or a patron, you can put in a request once a month for me to rank a game. And we just happen to have some dinosaur games. So apparently we're doing Dinosaur. Just remember, if you're looking to be a sub or a patron, or if you are one, just hop in the Discord. That's the best way to get a hold of me for that. There is a channel there just for you to put in requests like this. We just finished up XCOM UFO Defense 2 episodes ago. And of course, our Police Quest special just before that, or just after that. 170, I believe. Yeah, about where that deserves to be. Well, let's go over our top 10 before we jump into today's. We've got Day of the Tentacle, Doom, and then brand new entrants, XCOM, NetHack, Mech Warrior 2 Mercenaries, Maniac Mansion, Wing Commander, Star Wars Dark Forces, Betrayal at Krondor, and Command & Conquer. Popo ain't popular. Well, Popo Car is more popular than Police Quest, because it's better. But generally, yeah, the Popo aren't super popular. Popo Car is wild, by the way. It's just like this terrible... Go watch episode 42. It's this terrible Pac-Man clone that has, like... It's from... It might be, like... I felt it might have been Japanese, but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it was Korean. But it's just got totally wild cutscenes for everything that happens. Very, very wild. What are the terms for submitting a game? It needs to be DOS. It needs to be an MS-DOS game. And, I mean, okay, I guess the other thing is don't make it porn. Because there's a lot of porn games on MS-DOS. Like how often? Once a month. One game a month. If I do more than that, I won't be able to rank them all. They'd be way too many. I'm already, like... we just finished November's in December last week. Because, like, a lot of RPGs and puzzle games. So generally what it is I will spend enough time on it to get a feel for the game and be able to rank it. And that'll be a different amount of time for a lot of different games. For things that are adventures and, like, RPGs, like point-and-click adventures and RPGs, I'm going to basically need a whole episode. Because it takes, like, 3 hours to even start a lot of those. So because of that, just, give you an idea that it might, like, if you request something in December, like, if you do a request on December 25th, that's for an RPG, might not get done until January, but I will put it in there, and we will do it. And then you can still request the January one, too, by the way. It's just like every month that you're subbed, you get a request. There is also votes for, like, every Friday. We're doing various roguelikes and things like that. But you can find that all in the sub club in the Discord. And then our bottom 10. Let's get into that. Have we had any changes in the last couple? We had the 55 episode, which was special. Walking Sponge had said, I'm going to try and find a bottom 50 game, and found a bottom, well, not quite 5, but close. So we have Scunny Lost in Space, The Castle of Dr. Malvado, Terror in Christmas Town, Industrial Killers, Snapperazzi, the Sun Tabloid licensed game sponsored by both Domino's Pizza and Fizzy Chewits. which I guess is a British candy. The Fortress of Dr. Radiaki, The Flintstones, The Jetsons, First Person Pinball, and finally, All Dogs Go to Heaven. That was awful. Oh, it sure was. The problem with Police Quest 1 is the designer is focused on trying to make a realistic cop experience. Oh, yeah, no, the problem with Police Quest 1 is it's not a game. It's trying to be a police sim, but, like, it's boring as shit because of that. It's super boring. Cops don't do anything. Like, it's like, okay, drive around for 15 minutes. Okay, now you'll get a call. It says to go to this accident. Oh no, it's a murder. Well, you're not on the murder squad. Get off the case. See you later. Go back and drive. Does that for like another 30 minutes. What a game. I did not expect it to be... I knew it was trying to be more of a sim. I had no idea it was that bad. It's unplayable. It fucking sucks. In any case, we're not talking about Police Quest. We're talking about our first game today, which was a request. I'm doing an all sub-request day today, because we got a bunch of requests for this month. And this one is by Hankosha. It doesn't have quite the ring of Police Quest in Pursuit of the Death Angel. But I get the feeling that Zone 66 is maybe going to be a better experience. We'll see. If it will let me capture it. Alright, I'm already in. Yeah, this music is already slaps, yeah. Oh, this art's kind of interesting. At first I was like, ooh, and then, huh, it's a... Oh my god. Okay. Oh, my baby. We're getting story. Heavy breathing. I was not expecting the breastfeeding. I was not either. Oh, oh my god, yes! Hot damn. I saw Ninja Gaiden once. Hey, Dr. Dubs! And Petty? Damn. Is that good? Leak a little, like, leak a little mercury out of that one eye there. Centuries into the future, a very different world from that of today. Countries and borders have little meaning. The world is governed by what was once known as the United Nations. The World Council, as it is called today, oversees all matters of all global scale, including energy production, food supply, and general security. Ooh, this is very... okay. Those which were once nations are now merely substates, capable of some degree of self-determination. But in any and all areas they encompass, the laws of the World Council are final and absolute. In the early years, shortly after the UN almost unanimously passed the last directive establishing the World Council, there was much strife among nationals of many regions. Protests, riots, and even acts of organized terrorism became common. The newly formed World Council quickly organized its paramilitary police force to combat the terrorism. The Global Security Agency was formed from the remnants of the armies of the world. Armed with all the weaponry of the 21st century world, the GSA set forth on its crusade to rid the earth of terrorism. It was not an easy task, as it turned out. Terrorist groups were heavily armed. During the transition to this new world order, when great armies are disassembled and disarmed, chaos reigned supreme. Massive amounts of weapons became available on the black market. Disgruntled military commanders, corrupt weapons inspectors, and the general lack of security during this time all made this possible. I'm not sure what the bad guys are here yet. I'm kind of... Wow, this is really going somewhere. On many occasions, the GSA engaged terrorists in all-out ground campaigns. As the years dragged on, however, the ranks of the terrorists thinned. Many died on all sides. The GSA had a much easier time recruiting replacements. Gradually, the terrorist organizations moved from military confrontations with the GSA to more traditional means of security. These terrorist groups exist to this day in many areas, and the GSA still combats their actions. Fairly recently, a grave new threat has emerged. Some of the world's biggest cities have been destroyed by powerful nuclear devices. That seems like a bigger threat than rebels, yeah. Most of these warheads were delivered by missiles. The death toll has quickly risen to over 60 million civilians this year alone. Nuclear weapons were outlawed by the World Council almost immediately after it was formed, and none were thought to exist anymore. The devices that were used were much more powerful than anything that had ever been created by any nations of the old world. You're an ex-GSA combat pilot. Though the amount of ships the terrorists have is small, there's still the occasional encounter. You yourself were credited with downing 5 of them. You left the GSA 2 years ago after your last encounter with the terrorists. The fighter you fought went down in a populated area, and many innocent people were killed. None, by your own conscience, blamed you for the disaster. You swore you would never fly a combat ship again. You left the GSA to marry your longtime girlfriend. Soon after your first child was born, the world was good. Holy god, this is just... They really went for this. Then, you received a serious message from a man who wanted to reach your side and you better want you to get your family as soon as possible. You found the very strange and never trust the man first, then he showed you the medal, you received you'd been a combat pilot, and by the time the medal showed you the technician management seat. He was a very good pilot, he told you it was an old transport ship. He headed for home, stunned. You'd only witnessed your city vaporize, your wife and baby vanish in a growing flash of white, fade, power, awakening dream you slowly make yourself realize you must get away from the landing pad, you know where you must get there. And find the missing man, you do something with this, you wake up in the cockpit and unfamiliar ship, you let the previous night weigh heavily in your mind. Still cannot believe it. How much your life has changed in 3 dreadful seconds, all you knew and loved to see sleep this year. Remember finding your way to the ship, it took you a while, but you're very tired by the time you the landing pad, and you have questions. Okay. Damn. Credits and greets. Enemy skill, bad. I'm glad we skipped the evacuation today, aren't we? Yeah, hear the wife, get back in that fridge. God, yeah. They could have just shortened that to wife fridged. Like, it's very simple. Tim Sweeney mentioned. Yes, this is a published epic mega game. Hello, human, and welcome to Zone 66. Use the stupid arrow keys to change page. What? Why is it? Why is it being all edgy about the arrow keys? What? The eminent object of the game is to destroy all main enemy targets in each campaign. They'll be heavily defended by ground weapons and ships. You must get the destroy points, including enemy ships and guns. If you're destroyed, you can main areas. The targets are scattered around the map as landing pads. Landing pads are rearming. Well, this was a shmup, but maybe it's got something else to it. Powerful scenarios, so we got on a ship and our wave got blown up by somebody that we don't know, and so we just decided to shoot everybody. Is that what's happening? Oh, this is almost certainly made by like 17-year-olds. Yeah, that's pretty likely. Bombs. Okay, so we have to do payload. There's 2 special modes that will help you greatly. Battle modes, Shadow and Escape. Some modes just like bombs activated by pressing the bomb button. Shadow mode, your ship is completely invincible. All enemy shots and missiles will pass through your ship without so much as a scratch. So the ability gives you victory speed and list during game is F1. Toggle bomb sight on and off. Main stats, radar. Direction the nearest main target. Okay. So this must be. Oh god. There's a NES game like this actually. I think I know what this is gonna be. The Accelerate. The opposite of Accelerate. Oh god, there's more story. Fire missiles. Whew. There's a game here too, as it turns out. We can even play. Having arrived at the coordinates the man gave you. Oh no. Oh no, more text. Find a small base. After landing, you check the surroundings. There doesn't seem to be anyone around, but you notice something. Burn marks on one of the 2 buildings. Seems there's a small arms fire here. Oh no. Oh, they wanted you to get out of the city. Who? You're not making it in time. Sorry, the missile came from a small group of islands. Southwest, please. You must destroy them before they strike again. As the man said, there's another hang at the base. Some of the latest comments just say out here. There are maps and charts everywhere. Some footnotes describe these to the abandoned beds and landing is safe to use. All the tools for your vengeance are here. You think to yourself as how bizarre it is to find the top of the line just a to fit in an undefined base with the people just say who killed them. You set off for the islands. This is an early visual novel. Yes, with a little bit of combat around it. Just when they thought we were out, they dragged me back in. There's no V, there's only N. 2 particle guns, 3 machine guns, 4 lasers. Do we want 4 lasers or 2 phasers? Ooh, 4 phasers? Damn. The big boom. We have 90 payloads, so I guess, yeah, these are each 10. It was like 1, 2, or no, 1, 1, 2, and 4? Yeah, okay. And then the last one is 10. Sure. Yeah, okay. Oh wow, with like the little radar and everything. Yeah, this is kind of what I expected when I realized what the controls were. There was a NES like helicopter game like this. Okay, so we need to find our nearest target. It said T would show us. How do we select? Okay. Find target. I pressed T and it didn't... Oh, there's T. Okay, down the bottom right. Yeah, like desert or jungle strike. Yeah, exactly. Things like that. Change bomb type is... Where do we use our... It said that we had like those modes. Like stealth mode or whatever. But now it hasn't actually shown us how to use those. It says select them like a bomb. So maybe I just had to choose them in the bomb? What is this music? It's Zone 66 Stage 1 music. Hi. Thank you. That's... Don't sit on the mouse. Jesus, it is. Okay. Fair enough. Oh god, and we had to choose every time? Sure. Don't have my coffee. Okay. Feels a tad too fast. Maybe. It's really zoomed in for what you're doing. That's right, drop on Z. Fair enough. We just lose score every time. You remember Smite playing the SNES game that reminded me of this? Yeah, okay. This is rough. There's so much to keep track of. I like the idea of this part of things, but it's kind of frustrating to have to do every time. Okay, we got a target to the east there. See his drop bomb. Okay, it's like, I don't know. Did we get our target? I've been bombing it. Dropping bombs all over this area. Apparently not. We're almost dead again already. Wow. You think you remember playing this off of a Software USA demo disc? Yeah, you think you got it all this far? It's really brutal. Like, I'm not amazing at shmups, but I'm not bad. Not that bad. This is just wild. There's 100 goddamn planes at all times. Cat. This is not helping. Hi. Oh, hi. You heard about helping, huh? Yes, I know. I can't get in these planes long enough to actually get a feel for them. Whatever, sure. like... By the time that you can try and get that aim, there's 4 planes on you and the turrets are shooting you. Hi. What? Okay. Oh, cat. Hi. Stop hitting my hand. He's swatting at me. Okay, so we have a few other targets now. We're almost dead again. I doubt this was called Zone 666. No, it doesn't feel like it's got that edge to it. Wow. I mean, I think I see what they're doing. Sure, let's try some Mega Bombs. Feels about the only way to do it. Wait, I turned on stealth mode. How did we do it? Okay, and then I could go for my nearest base. So I could, like, refill our stealth. How do I land, though? Because it doesn't actually... Never told me. Despite all of those pages of text, I don't think we ever got told how to land. Oh! Okay, just slow down enough. It's a cool idea. It's like so fucking mean. Okay. Hey! We're finally able to do some things. We're getting it a little bit. Oh, I need to get every single patch, huh? When these levels start out, they are super nasty. Like, we just got swarmed at the beginning of this. It's a little bit better now that we've just wasted a ton of lives. It doesn't actually care how many times you die, it's just purely score, so I mean, I guess that works, but also then that's not super enticing. The art is, kind of all over the place. There we go. They got me. Those Mega Bombs seem like kind of the way to go, honestly. Now let's maybe see what the other levels look like. It's hard to break enough to actually do like a maneuver there, you just get shot in the back a lot. Stealth back to the base. Nope. Wait, what? Did it? Oh, it's in the cyclone thing. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, the little MS Paint. The cyclone just going. That's really good. That's terrible. I love it. New target. Long mission, because it's still just Area 1. I mean, granted, there's only like 5 places, so I can see why they'd want to have that. Very funny to see the like other planes try to slow down enough for you. But, okay, literally that one square. You left a square alive. Get it. Fair enough. And one on this one. I get the point. How does this handle? I mean, you can kind of see you turn. It's not like a smooth turn in any way. It's very chunky the way that you turn. But you get a lot of forward acceleration, so it makes it awkward. It's not terrible though, like it's fine? buddy. We'll put it this way. It handles very chunky in the turning, pretty smooth in the acceleration, and not nearly good enough for how many things they have actually coming at you. Like, it's impossible to dodge stuff. There's definitely a reason why they gave you those, like, now that I've been able to select them, like the stealth modes that make you invincible, because there's no way to dodge shit. You just have to, like, realize when somebody's on your 6 and immediately pop that so that you use some of your bar, and then, like, race back to your landing points. Yes, I know. Like, that's definitely the problem. Like, you can't dodge that shit. You're also really zoomed in is another problem. Like, by the time they're shooting at you, you've already taken like 5 hits because you can't actually see the plane until the bullet's already on you. And I know that there's the radar, but that radar is, bad. Extremely hard to read. Yeah, they expect you to use the radar a lot. It's supposed to be helping you, but it's... I mean... If you can watch this dogfight and do it while also bombing things, while using, like, you know, switching between all of your different bomb types and your stealth modes and things like that, and missiles, which you have, which I haven't even been using, and follow that radar and dodge all the bullets at the same time. Yeah, good for you. Okay, so that's our first... Let's just take a look at a couple of these other zones and see if there's anything more interesting, any songs that are fun. Sure. We're in the Fauchard. Okay. Okay. This music is more appropriate, I would say. Yeah, you can kind of see, like, you're very... You have a turning radius that, like... It's not smooth, it's very chunky. Which, like, makes sense for the time in a way, but... It doesn't control bad. Yeah, that was the landing spot. Giant glowing Z didn't feel as much like a landing spot as a lot of the others did. The art is, like, wildly inconsistent. Some of these planes look very... like... Or like the Cyclone. How they were very much like a, like, MS Paint almost, kinda... JPEG, and then a bunch of these are like kind of nice pixel art. Like, look at this railroad track. Like, stuff like that looks pretty good. Some wildly varying styles and stuff in this. I feel like UI change would vastly improve how this handles. The radar It's kind of nice that it's so central. I don't know. I almost want it to be bigger and somewhere else, just because it would, like... Yo! Provokanu! Welcome, welcome. I don't know how I feel about the radar, because it needs to be bigger so that you can actually follow shit, but also, it's nice that it's so central, and if it was bigger there, it would be brutal. Okay, well, I'm getting an idea of how this handles. Welcome, welcome, everybody. We are ranking DOS games today. We're currently on Zone 66. Now that I'm getting into this level, I'm a little bit... getting a bit of a feel for it. It's still... I guess there's no weight to any of the stuff that I'm doing, is my problem. Which is funny, considering how much story there was. Because there's a lot of fucking story. Transparent overlay? Yeah, maybe. It's just, this is a very complicated shmup. Like, very complicated. In a lot of ways. Just in the number of things that it wants you to do at once. It's asking a fair bit. Like, you can also see that aiming reticle is where our bombs drop. Shall you follow? That's up to you, friend. Currently what we're doing is we're doing DOScider, our weekly... our weekly DOS ranking. So subs and patrons get a game a month and they can submit it into here, but I also just pick games myself.
Very nice.
Rank up a whole bunch of different DOS games. We've ranked 224 so far. This is episode 58? 57? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, so we do that every Monday. We do lots of other things, though. I've been doing a variety of things for a long time. I've been streaming on Twitch for 11 years, so... Provokanu, by the way, is a very, very cool streamer. Another rogueliker. And obviously, all-around Pokemon master. He's still doing the Tater Dome. Alright, let's look at some of the other levels. Desert Heat. I didn't mean raid. God, what am I doing? Having a day today. Go follow Provokanu. I'd like to not raid, actually. Love ya, but maybe not right now. Sure. It's cool that you get to do, like... loadout, but it's weird. You don't raid me, I raid you. This map is very lacking the population the other maps did. Which is kind of good, like... that island map just starts off with so much shit flying at you. How are all the other maps so much friendlier as, like, second and third levels? Huh. This music again, though. Title screen music was great. And this music is just... it exists. It sure is. So probably a lot of strategy is like shooting down a ton of planes early. Oh, okay, that is our zone that we're not allowed to leave from. Gotcha. That is a very funny bounce off of it. And then find the landing zone. And get loaded up with actual ground destruction. Alright. I mean, I'm getting the idea. I can see what's happening here. This seems a little more appropriate again. Okay, so yellow are other planes. Red are all like the bases, turrets and stuff that we have to take down. Blue is spots that we can land. Zone 66. Four lasers particle gun was pretty nice for this. Sure, missile every plane out of the sky so we can go around the bomb. Seems like a good strategy. You heck, idiots. It seems like they'll respawn at their own air bases eventually, but it gives us like a bit of breathing room. Yeah, there's been now more of them. A little more than just... Okay, got rid of an airbase. Well, it's kind of neat. I think that there was more levels than I realized, too. Because it looks like there was a way to scroll down. Hell! Okay. I mean, sure, fair enough. Alright. Let's go bomb hell, I guess. Okay, I gotta know. And I feel like we're probably ready. Alright, let's go to hell. Suddenly Doom. Let's not... I don't know that I would call this Doom. We'll rank it in a little while. In just a minute. We'll see where we put it. not quite Doom music either. So the game's basically just that. It's the same thing over and over. Which, I mean, that's a shmup to a certain extent. The thing is that you can't... There's no, like, power-ups to get or anything either. Like, you just go around and you blow these things up and then you're done. The levels are different, quote-unquote, but realistically, like, it's just aesthetics, right? Certainly a score-based game. You know, I'm not opposed to those. It just feels like there's not a lot to do with your score. Yeah, just the fact that it's surprise as hell now is incredible. Yeah, I was joking about that. Hey, don't rank it as Doom yet. So that's a little bit of Zone 66. I'm ready to rank that one. I think that I can tell where it's going. We had a lot of time with Zone 66. Actually, I've been playing that longer than I realized. So to be fair, I played it longer than I realized. I think that it's fine. It's just not... It's lacking that certain something, if you know what I mean. Like, it's no Solar Winds. When you're talking about, in a kind of a similar fashion, right? Like, being able to freeform, drive around, kind of shoot and blow things out. It's like, yeah, Solar Winds is so far above that. Certainly doesn't yell at you to spend more money. Hey, Gibbon, good to see you. Yeah, the thing with Doom is that it feels good to play immediately when you're learning to play it, which is really hard to design, and this one, yeah, it took some working to feel like I was even playing at all. Getting a handle on what it wanted was something. And then ultimately it kind of knows that what it's asking for is bullshit. Because like we said, it gives you an invincibility toggle. You just get one. Because there's no actual way to do the dogfights. Like, there's too many enemy planes, it's way too zoomed in, and the bullets and stuff are too fast, and you don't have nearly enough control over your turns. Like, you can't dodge it in the way that, like, a vertical shmup would have you. You just can't. The controls are not there for that. And that allows them to, you know, have you go around in this open world, this bigger level. But I don't think that that's better. It's interesting. It's a neat idea. And it's one that's been done before. But it's not like... It's nothing to write home about, we'll put it that way. Is it better than the God of Thunder? No. I'm thinking it's around here, though, actually. Like, it's... I can see it being fun for a little while. It's kind of like the Dyna Blaster, right? Which is Bomberman. Like, it's limited in how much you can do in it. After an hour, you go like, okay, yeah, I've seen the game. Like, really, there's kind of nothing else at a certain point. Bomberman, at least, you're playing against other people. This, it really feels like you have to do the cheese strats. You just gotta throw in a ton of mega bombs or whatever, throw them all out, race back to your starting point, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. And like, you know, the dev did pass their creative writing essay. They tried to add a story to it. It was not the story that I think we wanted to hear. Afterlife is more interesting than this. Net Wars is. It doesn't feel that bad is the thing. Yeah, but it's... Like, would I rather play Harvester? Yes. I would not rather play Wetlands, that's for sure. I'd rather play Elvira. I think it goes right here. Zone 66. It's... I wouldn't call this a bad game. This is not a bad game at all. It's just... It's very short, arcadey kind of experience. I found it kind of boring right away. Like, you just kind of get... You get what it is immediately, and that's kind of all it is. It's got some personality with the art style and the visual novel story, but, like... That's interesting, but not good. Is that's the way that I'd put that. Apologies. Getting a call. But we have our next game, and this was a request. Like I said, we got all requests today from Walking Sponge. And I have heard tell of this game before, but never played it, which is going to really surprise some people, I think. That being said, I have played similar games. I don't think I've done this one. Oh, geez, sorry. And let's get... a bit of where in the time is Carmen Sandiego? Where in time? Everyone wanted the edutainment. So we got a few of those today. Already, great pixel art. We need to go to our personnel. Oh, right. I have to hit the button for the elevator, idiot. Hi, I'm Dan, head of the personnel here at Acme. Alright. We're gonna play like I would back in school. Hi, I'm Agent Brassy. Diane told me you're starting today. Here's your time... Wait, here's your portable time machine, cadet ass. System check complete. Wow, yeah, I've never done the time one of this. I'm pretty sure I did... I think that at our school we had one of the Where in the Worlds. And this one definitely is a lot more stylish. Yeah, the distant future. Oh my god. Hey, listen. Uh-oh, a time patrol crime alert. Alright. Time sweep has revealed the golden throne has been stolen from Peru. An identified woman was seen leaving the scene of the crime. So for those that don't know the Carmen Sandiego series, you always have to put together the person who's doing the crime as well as where they went. So it's not like it's always Carmen Sandiego. There's like a whole crew of generated characters. The Federal Time Travel Commission. Oh yeah, the FTTC. You get 32 hours, which makes sense in our time machine. It's not a terrible projection of the 2024 skyline, sure. The greatest expansion of Incan Peru began with the ruler Pachuti, civic planner. He is thought to have designed the city. Okay. So we'll search around. Minstrel. Yes, the Peru minstrel. Sure, that's what they called him. She planned to study palace intrigue at the court of Isabella II. I don't know who the fuck that is, but, you know. Altamira to discover newly discovered cave paintings. And mousy colored hair. Okay, so we're looking for a woman with mousy colored hair. Object found. Flyer announcing a car list rally. Okay. So then you have to travel and choose. Okay, so what's the best place for us to go? Where would Isabella II be? And where in time? Really gotta make use of the beeper. They're really big on their beeps. Uh-oh. And then you'll start getting, like, this if you're on the right trail. Yeah. She was going to watch the smoke clear after the Opium War. Remember, kids, dare. Drugs are cool. No, there's another minstrel. A minstrel's just everywhere. Never trust a minstrel. They're all fucking snitches. That's why I was wondering about, like, getting the correct thing there, actually, for a second, is because the Bourbon Monarch is the wrong time for Queen Isabella. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Did we fuck up? Like, it shouldn't... Because the time's wrong, but... They just... It's for children. They're trying to get you to go to Spain. And if you say Charles III to a child, they're probably going to be like, what? Spain? Yes. Right. Port Arthur. Opium Wars. I think we'll go to China. I do love that the villains have found a way to travel through time so they can steal jewels, as you would. The population census taking the census 200 million people in China. Okay. So, you know, this is just kind of what you get. That seems like detected. Well, our adventure is over. Shit got us with those time bullets. Being shot at is a form of detection. I detect that we might be getting shot. Thorfinn Karlsfinny. God, that's kind of funny just because I've been reading a manga called Vinland Saga that is a fictionalized version of the Viking era. so we should be getting close to the end of this one. Uh-oh. We went to the wrong place. Okay, maybe I wasn't paying attention. So we can go back to China. The Pueblos of... Oh, sorry, yeah, I was not looking around. I saw the... She wanted to see how the... Yeah, okay, wait. So, oh, because they're saying... I see why they're saying Carl. Yeah. They're saying the U.S. because Thorfinn would have traveled, like, from Iceland. I was assuming because he went all over the place. Oh no, sorry, your investigation's too long. Placed in the unsolved crime files. Are you ready for your next case, ass? Yes. It was actually pretty nasty about how little it gave us for time there. Do we use time for each search? I can't even remember. Madrigals were stolen from Spain. Identified man. Okay. These are really, really cool for, like, educational games at the time. Like, it's really just a very slight trivia game, but it's really got a lot of style to it. It rules. Family of Florence controlled much of the wealth and power since Italy. Yep. Okay. Wanted to search for El Dorado. So does every search cost us? I didn't think it did. I thought that it was just the travel that did. Seems to be Ebola. Scan further. Okay, that did cost us. Okay. Hey, I've climbed that in AC too. Another edutainment game. Some of the vile henchmen are a little scarier than others. She's not quite as intimidating as Tommy Gun Man. I like their gang of henchmen, though. You have Guy in Barrel, Mafia Man with a Tommy Gun, and French Courtesan? He had blue eyes. Okay. So we need a man with blue eyes. I'm guessing, I don't know, I kind of half paid attention, honestly. It's funny the way that they just take stuff from all over the place for time. Like, huh. I guess they are in time, so French Courtesans and the evil Robin Hood. Okay. He wanted to read The Idiot. Sure. Problem is we only know that he has blue eyes, so I don't know that... Like, we might need to find more information about his actual, looks, right? God, you have some small news on your near future, but don't worry about it. Shh. Keep it as a trick for later. Danger, danger! Threat sensors detect presence of ominous events. The suspect is here. So we have sex is male, eyes are blue. Author. Oh god. Okay. Oh, he wanted to read the idiot. Is that a? Do they all have like favorite authors or something? Huh. And it's like, compute insufficient data. It could be just in case or earnest endeavor. Ah, yeah, so he steals from Van Gogh stuff. Gotcha. I need to see some more of these dossiers. Antebellum. Okay, Earl E. Bird. Molly Coddle. Lee and Bill Ding. Building? Put a lien on a... Are they putting a lien on a building? Lynn Green... Rusty Hinge. Nosmo King. Pay. Carry Me Back. Mini series, of course. Sybil Servant. Of course. Sharon Sharlike. Yeah, do you know who wrote The Idiot? We're only interested in literate time spies. I'm not a time spy, though. I'm a time cop. Way worse. And, of course, Gene Yuss. Warrant entered. Please stand by. Please capture Ernest Endeavor. Wait, do we have a RoboCop? Capture robot activated. Dang. So I think we just search again? There we go. Chat keeps on making me be the cops. I was the cop last week, now I'm a cop again. And simply for doing the cool crime of time theft. Congratulations, you cracked the case. Okay. He was given a long prison term, which is meaningless because we have time powers. Well done, ass. You have one more test before your promotion. Chicken with Big Ed. Sure. Let's do one more of these. Times it was revealed that Rasputin's beard has been stolen from Russia. I think he could get it back. I think he could grow it back. I don't... That is impressive, yes. Stole the follicles and everything. Scraping the face off for the beard seems like it's a pretty horrific thing to have done. I can see why we want to apprehend this person. Yeah, somehow Rasputin lived through that, too. That's the one they don't tell you about. They talk about, like, the poison and the gunshots and... I love that we go to 1915 and it starts talking about Sputnik. Just kind of threw me for a second. He was going to attend the coronation of Montezuma. I mean, where else would you wear an appropriate beard like Rasputin's but the court of Montezuma? He wants a print of the fresco Prometheus. Okay. So we know that he's male, and his artist is... was it Degas? I'm not an art person. Fuck. Okay, it was... Yeah. Fair enough. I am terrible for a lot of, like, knowing who does what art. Yeah, you gotta leave the game running and run down to the library to check the encyclopedia. Which, yes, that was the thing that we did at the time. Alright, it's either Early Bird or Rudy LePay. Quick, 2 Encarta. He's going to Montezuma, right? Yeah, you know, Montezuma, ruler of Mexico. As it was known. Heading for a fishing village called Amsterdam. And he had eyes the color of slate. You could just get lost in those eyes. Peru, right? Once again, detecting that there's somebody after us. An elephant from Babber. He likes novels by a female American writer. Like, who is it? Just the 4? I was just wondering. What a eclectic group of writers. Dostoevsky, Hugo, Kipling, and Catherine Ann Porter. Alright, we have to capture Rudy LePay. Sorry, where did he say he was going? Okay. Mexico. Japan or India. The time part of this doesn't seem to really matter all that much for the most part. Like, it's not like there's been a difference in, like, oh, during this historical period. Like, it did show us that there's multiple Mexicos, but it doesn't seem like there's been anything to differentiate them. I'm guessing that maybe on some higher difficulties, because as you complete cases, you should be getting harder ones, if I remember the way that this works. Okay. I think he might be staying in India. It's there. I answered my question. It doesn't seem like the clues are time-related, though. I wonder how they would differentiate those. Because so far it hasn't... I mean, it's for children, right? Like... Danger! There's a fireworks display. Much less dangerous than the cowboy shooting with a revolver or the Tommy gun. Did I have to submit this again, maybe? I mean, we might have to do it in the actual location of where he is. Dun dun dun. Or is it just the scanner, maybe? Maybe that's what it is. Use the scanner. Yeah. Because it locates either like an item or the criminal, I guess. We got a little cutscene. These are great little edutainment games. I love Carmen Sandiego. The TV show is a thing that I love too. There's really not a lot to it, but it has so much panache about it. Even all the little music things are nice. And considering that this is like an 89, 90 game. 89, yeah. Time Patroller ass getting another promotion. I think that ass is done today. We can probably rank this bad boy. Certainly above Zone 66. Like, these games are great. I really like the Carmen Sandiego games. Does it beat something like Commander Keen 1? Honestly, maybe. There's something about them. They just have so much charm, and, like, the art's really good. The sound, like, works. It's very slight, but for what it is, it's great. Like, all just a little of the, like, reports getting printed out and stuff is... just adds something to it. Like, Commander Keen 1 is pretty rough in a lot of ways. There's a reason why it's down this far. So yeah, I think we go above that. I don't like it more than Putt-Putt. We're getting to the limits of where it goes, though. In fact, I think... here's a good spot for it, probably. I think we're looking right around... actually, I think Came from the Desert is neat. It's got its problems, but it's neat. The biggest problem with this game is just, I mean, it's for kids. It's very, very slight. But damn, doesn't it have style. Where in time is Carmen Sandiego, our new 59. The one problem I'm gonna have is later on trying to rank the rest of the Carmen Sandiego series. Because they're all this. They're all good, but they're all this. At some point we'll have to do it. I'll see what the differences are. There are some earlier ones that are a little less stylish, but in general it's like, that's kind of where we're at. So thank you, Walking Sponge, for adding that in. Carmen Sandiego better than Discworld? I think so. being more doesn't necessarily mean being better. The problem with Discworld is that, again, and a lot of those point and clicks, is like the pixel honey nature and stuff of them.
Dinosaur Adventure.
Welcome to
Get ready.
3D Dinosaur Adventure.
Put your 3D glasses on.
Oh! Oh, hold up. Okay, I didn't realize. Oh, no. And this is from Ghidorah. Hold up. I had forgotten who requested this one until that came up. But I do have them, bought specifically for this purpose. Go ahead, buddy. Hi, that's very helpful. Yeah, thank you. I'd hope everybody else brought theirs. So remember, class, put your 3D glasses on right now as we go into 3D Dinosaur Adventure. Oh, buddy, you are so helpful. Thank you.
Welcome to 3D Dinosaur Adventure. Get ready. Put your 3D glasses on.
That does still work. Makes everything else look like ass. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, like, it works. Okay, I need to use the mouse, though.
Welcome to Dinosaur Adventure 3D. To take your virtual reality tour through the park, click on the doorway. If you want to go directly to an activity, just click
virtual
on one of the
reality
buttons at the top of the screen.
Dang. Okay, let's...
Be careful. The park is filled with dinosaurs. Some of them are dangerous.
Obviously, we're gonna go through our virtual reality adventure. Oh, that is a little choppy, huh? Do I have to... Oh, yes. Oh, boy. Okay, I see. Oh, it was using... Oh, it's one of those where I can actually, like, move the mouse forward and backwards. And so because he was there, I was just kind of jittering it around. Gotcha. Oh, that is a weird way to use the mouse. See, like, and this is the problem of these 3D things, is that actually reading anything when it's not in 3D is incredible eye strain. It just really sucks. Alright, we'll go to the Cretaceous corner. Maybe? Am I... Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. This is when, back in the day, where they expected you to pick up your mouse and move it back. Okay. Whoa! I mean, it tells you specifically when the glasses are going to do anything. Sure. But, like, taking them on and off and on and off and stuff, it's... And even when you have them on in a scene where it matters, like, the border and everything is weird. Like, it... Everything else looks real terrible when you're wearing them. And not everything is in the 3D. Click to go to the Who Am I game.
Which reptile is this a part of?
Probably these. It told us to put our 3D glasses on. What am I supposed to do?
You're right. I'm a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and those are my teeth. They measured 6 inches in
And I am the captain on this here ship
of other dinosaurs. Which reptile is this a part of? I don't think so. I'm an ancient ancestor of mammals. Nope. Sorry. Wrong dinosaur.
This isn't an Allosaurus. What? This is my score. Okay. What?
Sorry, you got the wrong dinosaur. But
Definitely
hey,
not a
try
Stegosaurus,
again.
but what?
Oh, keep looking.
Oh my god.
I think you have me mistaken for someone else.
You're right. I'm an Allosaurus, and that's my eye. I probably had very good eyesight, so I could.
They're showing that with like that
prey
ridge?
from great
Yes.
distances.
Which reptile is this a part of?
Okay.
You're right.
Can I
I'm a...
get out of this?
Which reptile is this?
Yo, and a bottle of primordial soup.
Which reptile is this a part of?
Oh,
Nope.
Sure.
Which reptile is this a...
I love that it's just like, leg. Whose knee is this? Who's that Pokemon?
Which reptile is this a part of?
Oh my god, how do
Which
we get out of
reptile
this?
Is this a part of?
No. Okay, thank you, God. Oh god. Like, okay. Like, I'll go through that one screen real quick, but we can't. It can't keep going, right? Save the dinos.
Let's play Save the Dinosaurs.
Not a lot of 3D in 3D Dinosaur Adventure.
Great! You made it! But there's not much time.
Whoa.
A comet is about to hit the Earth and make it impossible for dinosaurs to stay alive. Your mission is to travel back in time and save 15 dinosaurs from 3 different time periods before the comet hits. Remember, don't go the wrong way and beware of the giant bugs. If you need any clues, click on the help consoles at each intersection. You'll get extra time for each dino saved. Okay, are you ready? It's time for the first mission. The first mission is Find Coelophysis. Coelophysis was a late Triassic dinosaur that was 10 feet tall and... I'm Dromius. I'm Dromaeosaurus, a cousin of Velociraptor, and just as mean.
I'm learning so much. Oh, that's what's making the, like, chicken sound. Yeah, of course. Comet impact in 1462. Wow, these images are... This is incredible.
I've been stalking dinos for years, and I was amazed to discover that Coelophysis was a two-legged meat eater.
Alright. I mean...
You did great!
Okay.
Coelophysis has been saved! Mission 2, save Tyrannosaurus Rex. Tyrannosaurus Rex lived in the late Cretaceous period.
What? I'm learning so much. Huh.
There were a lot of dinosaurs in the Jurassic.
Ah! I'm Dromaeosaurus, a cousin of Velociraptor. Ah! I'm Dromaeosaurus, a cousin of Velociraptor. Ah! I'm Dro... Ah! 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 I'm Dromaeosaurus, a cousin of Velociraptor.
I think that he's a cousin of Velociraptor. Oh god, comet impact in only 393 seconds. Is this what they're saying is T-Rex? I don't... Maybe? I'm guessing that they were supposed to be in the same pose as in the silhouette. Who's that Pokemon style, but...
I think you have confused me with someone else. I'm Allosaurus, a terrifying meat-eater who loves to hunt and kill other dinosaurs.
I mean... Huh. Alright.
Beware.
Ah! I'm Dromaeosaurus.
Beware.
A cousin.
Beware.
Ah! I'm Dromaeosaurus, a cousin.
I'm
of
just like
Velociraptor.
remixing stuff here
Just
now.
as
That's what we're
mean. Next
doing.
time you... Ah!
Okay, well, where the fuck is
I'm
Tyrannosaurus Rex
Dromaeosaurus,
then?
A cousin of Velociraptor, and just...
Okay.
Ah! Ah! Oh no! The comets hit the Earth! Luckily, you were able to save at least one dinosaur. Great! You made it! But there's not much
Oh, and then it
time.
just starts
A
over.
comet is about to hit the Earth and make it impossible for dinosaurs to stay alive. Your mission is to travel back in time and save 15 Ah! I'm Dromaeosaurus.
Wait,
a
save
cousin of
15
Velociraptor,
different
and just as Ah! I'm Dromaeosaurus, a cousin of Velociraptor.
God, how fast are you supposed to do this?
As you may have found out by now, a time tunnel has been discovered that leads back to the 3 time periods of the dinosaurs.
Oh,
the Triassic, Jurassic,
Did I go to
and
Jurassic
Cretaceous.
last time by accident?
Ah! I'm Dromaeosaurus.
Why I'm not paying enough attention? Ah, Dinosaurus. Edutainment. Holy fuck, it's so hard to see if I put these on as a joke.
Mission completed! Now, mission 3. Go save Triceratops! Triceratops was 30 feet long and weighed 11 tons. It was the rhinoceros of the dinosaurs and lived around 70 million BC. Ah! I'm Dromaeosaurus, a cousin of Velociraptor,
Like, it
and just
seems like
as
it wants
mean.
you to go around and get all these hints and talk to these characters that they've created, but if they want you to get 15...
Great! Another mission completed! Now, mission 4. Go save Stegosaurus. Unfortunately, we do not have much information on... Ah!
Like-
I'm Dromaeosaurus, a cousin of Velociraptor, and just as mean. Next time...
It wants you to do all of this. This is only our, like, what, 4th? Did the bug eat my time? I think it might have. Because, yeah, our time just, like, evaporated. So I guess you're supposed to go around them somehow? I don't know. Debug it like 3 minutes.
Congratulations! Another mission completed! Now, mission 5. Go save Stegosaurus! Stegosaurus was
And
an
then we get
herbivore
more
that lived
time
152 million BC,
collecting
was
them, I guess?
Ah, I'm Dromaeosaurus.
Wait, is Dromaeosaurus taking our time? You are eating our time. What? Why would they eat time? Oh, that's what dinosaurs lived on. Oh, I'm learning.
So far,
Right.
you've saved
Sorry.
5 dinosaurs.
I haven't
There are
completed the
only
game
10
yet.
more dinos to go. Hurry! Time is running out. Ah,
Oh no.
I'm Dromaeosaurus.
Man, I wish that Dromaeosaurus didn't have its time powers.
Wow! Another mission completed! Okay, mission
Yes,
7. Find Plateosaurus. It was.
Oh my god.
I'm Dromaeosaurus.
Like, there's no way to know that that's a dead end. It
Velociraptor,
just steals your
just as
time
mean.
because...
Next time you'd better watch where.
Okay.
Great! You saved Plateosaurus! Now, mission 8. Go save Parasaurolophus, the trumpeter!
These are
Parasaurolophus
way
was
too
three-
long for what it's trying to do. I could not imagine this having kept my attention for this
A
long.
cousin of Velociraptor. Yeah!
Like as a
another
child?
Mission completed. Okay, mission 9. Go save Iguanodon. Iguanodon was 30 feet. Ah! I'm Dromaeosaurus.
This is the one
a
where it's
cousin
like,
of
oh
Velociraptor,
no,
and
that
just
computer
as
doesn't have
mean.
like lemonade stand or anything on it. It just has that stupid 3D dinosaur adventure game.
Great.
I'm stuck with that one. Like, that's the way I'd feel about this right now.
Dinosaurus was a giant herbivore that lived 145 million years ago. Some people still call it Brodesaurus. You will have to use your keen intelligence to figure out the rest. Hurry, hurry, we're running out. Ah! I'm Dromaeosaurus.
Oh my
a cousin
god.
of
They're just
Velociraptor,
like
and
throwing
just
1,000 bugs in front of us. What is this? This is some edutainment.
Yeah! Another mission completed. All right, mission 11. Go save Allosaurus.
Yeah, this scorpion gauntlet's
Allosaurus
getting,
was
like,
39
fucked
feet long,
up.
weighed 2 tons, and was very similar to Tyrannosaurus, only smaller. Hurry!
And like,
time!
why? What?
Great!
None of it makes
Another
any
mission
sense.
completed. Okay, mission 12. Go save Hypsilophodon. Hypsilophodon lived around 160
It's
million
still
BC.
going.
It was 8 feet. Ah! I'm Dromaeosaurus, a cousin of Velociraptor, and just as mean. Ah! I'm Dromaeosaurus, a cousin.
I think. I don't even know. Apparently not this one. Oh no, only 300 seconds left. Wikipedia calls this game mode a Doom clone. You could call it that, I suppose.
Oh no! The comets hit the Earth!
Alright. Exit Zoomscape. Yes.
Hey, let's go see a dinosaur movie.
Hey, let's go see a dinosaur movie. Yo. There's been no 3D in this beyond the title screen. Sorely disappointed. Why do they have alien bone dicks? Hold up. What's with your xenomorph penis? What was that? I need to see that fossil again. For research. There's no 3D. Where's the 3D? It's got a bop. Come on, come on, I put all my savings on number 3. Get in there. What? Is this supposed to be narration for this, or... We're seeing very much the two worlds of edutainment here, I think, today. And down the length, it's Seabiscuit in first. And it's everybody's still moving, I guess. There's no 3D. Okay, well, there's apparently a lot of movies of this. Are any of them more than FM, like, music videos? No. Okay. Here, there.
Dinosaur Museum.
There we go. The 3D dinosaurs. That's what we were looking for. Give me some goddamn third dimension. Give everyone else the headache for a minute. Hey! It is actually a 3D effect. It took us a while to get there. What the... Okay, whoa, that control is, rough. They're 3D dinosaurs. That is quite the coloring they've decided for this. Click to, wait. So that's it? When you zoom in, it just... I get a big look at this dino's ass. Alright. God, it really wants to pull to the left there. This is tough. It is not the easiest to use. Oh my god, for fuck's sakes. No. Come on. Yeah, get right up in there. Now we've got some 3D. It's, worse from your perspective, I'm sure, but I can tell you right away, it's not a lot better from mine. What are we zooming in on? Can I... That's... The magnifying glass there is this. Would you like to look at the hallway better? I thought that it would, like, look in the doorway or something. I think that it was the central point for the entire display, yes, but, like, why? Also, whoa! Oh, and then we can see the starting intro again. Is that the only 3D motion they have? I think that this is the only thing that they actually had for, like, 3D video. And it's just the funniest thing, now that I think about it, this is from that running movie that we watched. This is actually the same thing, but they didn't put it in 3D for that one. It's only in 3D here. It's the same model, doing the same stuff. Oh my god. That's incredible. It's that one movie, that's all it is. Okay, that is all the 3D. There are 4 rooms, and you can do this with it. Woo! With no context. It doesn't tell you anything about any of these dinosaurs. Doesn't give you any information. Just, oh, dinosaur. I think I'm good. I know you've been looking for some more 3D stuff to try. This was some more 3D stuff to try. I think I understand this. So here's the thing. Not much of a game. Here's the other thing. Not much of an education thing. Here's the third thing. Almost no 3D. We learned way more about dinosaurs from Dino Park Tycoon. So we had at one point, God, what was the name of it even? There was an edutainment game called, like, Code Europe? Yes, there it is. That was, like, the worst Carmen Sandiego knockoff in the universe. This is worse than that. This is beyond nothing. This is the game that you had in mind when you asked for the 3D glasses, but it had Doom Clone on it, so you figured that you didn't want to do it because of my finger? You thought it was going to be too action-adventure-y? Oh no, that was inaccurate. I think I'd rather play Code Europe. Realistically, though, is it worse than Scunny Save Our Pizzas? I mean, it's a bait and switch. This is just a total lie. Like, I'm angry for educators that bought that thinking that there would be anything to it. Like, that was a scam is what that was. Oh yeah, it was incredible to see, but holy shit, like, that was the least edutainment of any edutainment I think I've ever seen. I think if you were a little kid, you'd be enthralled by the videos. Like, maybe if you were 8, maybe? Maybe. But it doesn't even give you any context as to, like, what kind of a dinosaur that is. Like, even as a really small child, I'd have at least wanted to be, like, them to say something about, like, oh, that's the T-Rex, he's hunting this thing, right? That it's just nothing. But also, we'll never forget Dromaeosaurus Myra. Yeah. The Dromaeosaurus or whatever. Yeah, this is a pack-in, like, Game of 7 kind of thing. They knew it was trash. There's no way it's anywhere near as bad as Back to the Forest. It's not that bad. It's too boring to be that bad. But, like, that Doom clone, in the most scare quotes I can possibly give it, was pathetic. Yeah, I think it's worse than the Scunny. Congratulations to 3D Dinosaur Adventure. You don't even, it doesn't even deserve for me to think about where it ranks more. Put it that way. Sometimes you get really good packing games, yep. Yeah, sometimes they're fine. But that's not the typical. In any case, thank you, Ghidorah. The search for good 3D continues. But the search for edutainment goes on right now as we look for... Wait, where? There. Okay, it is that one. This has wild box art. This one is from Loaf Sneeze to continue our dinosaur adventures. Ooh, that's not. Hello. From Interplay. It's zombie dinos from planet Zeltoid. It is very loud. I'm sorry. I'm bringing it down. Give me a moment.
Stand by, all.
There we go. A little better.
Now approaching destination. Prepare landing sequence. Control operation normal. Roger for initial orbit. All systems go in 5, 4, 3, 2. Countdown interrupted. Gravity detected. Navigation malfunction. Hold on to your space helmet. This is not going to be pleasant.
So now
What
this
are
is
you
some
looking
FMV.
Hey, you go get yourself chased uku million light years across the galaxy and see if you bring in your space buggy in one piece.
Yeah.
See, we got problems, pal. I'm talking zombie dinos, capiche? They're right behind me. What? Did you think I was kidding?
Oh, this deserves. Oh boy.
Murder in their eyes. Brain's been zombified.
Dexter the Dinosaur.
Back to where they came from, back to where they came from. Let's kick some brain. Back to where they came from, to the far side of the moon. Call the military. They're eating mom and dad. This ain't no monster movie. Things are looking bad. Whoa, let's kick some brain. Back to where they came from, back to where they came from. Let's kick some brain.
They did a whole fucking song for this, huh?
They came from, to the far side of the moon. Quadrupeds on Main Street, T-Rexes in the mall. It's time to put a stop to this, it's time to hear the call. Let's kick some brain. Let's kick some brain. Back to where they came from, to the far side of the moon. Let's kick some brain.
How did I never hear of this? Yeah, this cannot be this good, right? Exactly, Corporate. I mean, it's an edutainment game, supposedly. I don't know anything about this. Was Hypnospace Outlaw truly the first Hypnospace Outlaw? No, it wasn't. That's the thing. Yeah, this has all of the feel of a Hypnospace
Now listen
Outlaw.
up. This ain't no plaything for small fry. This is a time machine.
Holy shit.
You and me, we gotta save the planet. My name? Well, ever since the brain blobs turned me into a dino droid, folks have been calling me Dexter. You? I'm gonna call you Rocket Scientist. Yeah. Now you wanna know how this thing works, Rocket Scientist? Well, all you gotta do is learn to push a few buttons. Uh-oh, looks like we have company on this channel.
Yeah, because this is a CDI thing, right?
Hurry, you fool! I come from Zeltoid with the aliens to rule. I've learned trickery from Henry VIII and more, and I lead the brain blobs with a vengeance in store. I've traveled in the time machine a zillion more years than you, and though you may have it now, what good can you do? We've captured the dinos and brought them into today. Unless you move quickly, there'll be little more to say. Okay, here's the deal. If you don't know how this contraption works, select this button, and I'll take you through the ropes. If you want to learn more about the dinos we're gonna track, select this button, and Machine Mind Sheila will open her memory banks to you. If you're ready to kick some brain, select this button, and we're off to the jungle.
Huh. This fucking slaps. What is happening? I mean, I think we just kicked some brain, right?
It is time to time travel, friend.
Is it just...
Please select the period you dare to visit.
Not a
Getting some Carmen Sandiego vibes
You are
off
in
this in
luck.
a way.
According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are now attempting to zombify one dinosaur in this time period. Go forth, and be careful out there.
Okay, rocket scientist, that handsome little dino on the map is me. Select the gruntometer for a dino reading, then pick a sector, and I'll check it out. Don't you just hate it when the sky opens up and caution
Yeah,
the
this
best
puppet,
part
like,
of the tracking
the
day?
production value on this is surprising.
Don't you just...
Okay, so go back to the map and...
Read
New
any good
areas, I guess?
computer manuals lately?
Oh no, they're going to zombify it! It's a way better video
According
than
to my
last
sensory
game.
circuits, the brain blobs are not pursuing that dinosaur. Continue your search for the dinosaur in danger.
Okay, how do we know which dinosaur is in danger?
A chump like you couldn't possibly defeat me.
I think I love this.
Hey, if you got this kind of time to waste, maybe I should find a new partner. Trust me, the CDI time machine is mega easy to use. Once you get the hang of a few main buttons, it'll practically run on autopilot. Of course, knowing
The thing
stuff
that
about
everyone always
dinos
says
will
about the
still be up
CDI
to you.
controls. No, it's good. Trust us.
To play the game, you must do the following. 1. Click on a time period with Dexter's paw. This will take you to the time period map. This map is divided into squares. 2. Click on the gruntometer to point you towards the map squares that have clues. The compass arrow will lead you in the right direction. The other arrow will help you figure out how far away the clue is. 3. Click on a map square to look for a clue. If there is a clue in the square, the game will wait until you find it with Dexter's paw. When the paw flashes blue, click Action Button 1 to hear the clue. 4.
With
Log
voice
the clue in the Fact
in-game help
Finder.
menu.
Look at the 3 Fact Finder categories. Find the one you think the clue is about. Click on that category. Within the category will be possible answers. Click on the answer you think matches the clue. An arrow will highlight your choice. When you're done,
Trust me.
Okay, so I just go back.
the arrows
No, I know, but... There we go. Okay. So it's like way to the north? Which we already went here, right? Oh. These videos are, like, these little puppets are great, actually.
According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are not pursuing that dinosaur. Continue your search for the dinosaur in danger.
Don't worry. This fog may be thick, but our old Mesozoic sun will burn it off in no time. Well, maybe sometime. Oh, I get it. I'm playing Follow the Loser.
Wow, what a prick. Hey, Dextroid. Goddamn.
Pal, out here in the Badlands, I'm a lightning rod with legs. Consider me on a cocoa break till the storm is history.
They gave him that 90s dude.
Which dinosaur would you like to review?
Okay, so the one thing that I didn't get is what is the gruntometer? Like, I'm guessing it's that, but... Oh! So it'll play the sound and then it'll point the direction that we're away from it? Is that...
Nothing grosser than moldy old leftover lunch lizard, huh?
Armaments? What? Huh.
You may attempt...
I mean, it goes blue.
Nothing grosser than moldy old leftover lunch lizard, huh?
So...
Which dinosaur would you like to review?
Nothing gross.
Okay, that's what I don't quite get. So what do we do now?
You may attempt to identify the dinosaur at any time,
Okay.
but be mindful of the wear on my Zelton batteries if you are incorrect.
Did we learn anything about this one? I don't think that we did. He just says that it's been
I'm
eaten.
sorry. My sensory circuits tell me that is not the dinosaur the brain blobs are currently pursuing. Depletion to my Zelton batteries is reflected on the clock.
Oh no, her Zelton batteries. I don't even know which one I clicked on. I guess I must have clicked on Allosaurus. I must have just been down a little bit. Because I was trying to use the arrow keys.
Identity verified. The dinosaur you have selected is indeed the one you are on course to rescue. Continue now on your journey, as you must find this beast before my battery clock requires recharging.
Yes, this is very Carmen Sandiego in a way. It's giving you clues as to like, okay, it's a carnivore because it's eating another dinosaur here, and like, here's the options that you have, the right time period, stuff like that. Okay. This is kind of neat. I kind of can't go east from there. It just wants us to
There may
screen
be
wrap.
places this deserted in your time, but I wouldn't want to visit them either.
Yeah, that cutscene is very non-specific is the problem. I feel like I'm missing something. Like somewhere on the east?
A chump like you couldn't possibly defeat me.
This is definitely just like, it's a Carmen Sandiego for sure.
Hope you're not wearing a fancy watch, 'cause a slab of magnetite like that one has no mercy when it comes to clocks.
This thing is wild in what it's trying to do. Its style is something. I mean, somewhere in the east, I guess, right?
What do you think? When this fog lifts, are we still gonna be in business, or will our time just run out?
I'm sorry, friend. We have run out of time. Even as I tell you this, the brain blobs have swept the dinosaur you were pursuing into the future, and are now using it to terrorize society. Here, see for yourself.
Ooh, okay. I would love to see for myself.
This is a news reporter's nightmare, watching the magical city of Paris fall to the mercy of a velociraptor. The city has gone mad.
Holy shit, they
mad.
even
You
got
hear
the
me?
right...
Inform the president. Call in the
Damn.
army. Pray for a natural disaster.
Okay.
Come on, RS, you can do better than that. Let's get it in gear, huh?
Holy shit. That rules. Okay, we'll go to the Jurassic period for a minute.
You are in luck. According to my sensory
They had a lot of
circuits,
fun with
the
this.
brain blobs are now attempting to zombify one dinosaur in this time period. Go forth, and be careful out there.
It's like... Okay, it's east. We're as far east as we can be, are we not? Or is there more map? Oh my... Anyways, here we are showing you zombie dinos from planet Zeltoid that I know how to play. See, we gotta go to the east where it says. So we scroll the map over, like you can see, as it obviously makes sense for this children's game.
Hey, you want to take a dip in a swamp? That's your business. You send me in, it's gonna cost you on my time card.
It's good that he has boundaries.
Seen one empty sector, you seen them all. It's
Found more
sharp,
of it.
it's pointy, and it's too big for hand or mouth. You tell me. Any idea what it is or who it belongs to?
Oh. I see. Okay, so then...
You may attempt to identify the dinosaur at any time, but be mindful of the wear.
So it's armaments, horns, or spikes. Sure. Do I not? This is the part that's confusing me here. There's the ID list. Okay. How do I enter it?
It's sharp, it's pointy.
There we go.
And it's too big for hand or mouth.
No?
You tell me. Any idea what it is or who it belongs to?
I mean... So it's like... Do you have to pick each spot? I think it just might be entered? Yeah, maybe. That would make sense. This is just us picking the facts kind of Carmen Sandiego style. We're in Jurassic, so it would be that. Okay, and then then when we go... I'm just wondering how it, like, locks in, because I don't see anywhere that it would lock in. And when you click size, like... What does size mean when you lock it in, then? Weird. Like, horns or spikes, size... Oh, is that, like, their defense? It's the armaments? Okay, so their armament is their size, is what it's saying? I think... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's to narrow things down with.
The dino that hid out in this muck had to be able to touch bottom to keep from suffocating, but not big enough to be seen with its head at slime level.
Okay. I think we're getting what's going on here. So it's like... medium.
You may attempt to identify the dinosaur at any time, but be mindful of the wear on my Zelton batteries if you are incorrect.
Be mindful of the wear on her batteries.
Which dinosaur would you like to review?
So yeah, then we just have to go through here and, like, actually read all of these.
Apatosaurus was a giant plant eater of the Jurassic period, the midpoint of the Mesozoic era throughout which dinosaurs roamed the Earth. Its name means deceptive lizard, but it was once known by another name, Brontosaurus. That means thunder lizard, and it's a fitting title since the ground shook under each step of this colossal beast. From nose to tail,
This
it
one,
was
yeah,
up to
this one
7
has some
feet
learning.
long, and it stood over 1.5 stories high at the hips. A fully grown adult weighed more than 30 tons, which is about as much as a 95 cubic foot block of solid lead. A member of the sauropod family, Apatosaurus was a quadruped with muscular pillar-like legs and broad flat feet. Size was its primary defense, for if attacked by a carnivore, it could either trample its attacker head-on or knock it senseless with a swing from its mighty tail. Apatosaurus also found safety in numbers, apparently preferring to travel in large herds.
This is definitely for, like... It's a lot more complicated in how you piece together all the clues and stuff. Oh, fuck, I did not...
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Sure. Okay, so we'll just say...
You may attempt to identify the dinosaur at any time, but be mindful of the...
Well, I can probably guess that it's this.
I'm sorry.
No?
My sensory circuits tell me that is not the dinosaur the brain blobs are currently pursuing.
A horned
Depletion
mid-sized
to my
dinosaur
Zelton batteries is
from
reflected on the clock.
Jurassic period? Or is that Cretaceous? Hold up. Triceratops might be...
Which
I don't
dinosaur
know my
would you like to
dinosaurs,
review?
apparently. But, like, it actually makes you go through and review all of it. It's basically a Carmen Sandiego, but with the encyclopedia included. So you don't have to get up from the computer.
Triceratops was a plant eater of the Cretaceous period. Its name means three-horned face, for the animal sported a thick, stout horn on its snout.
Might have been a
pair of
Thagomizer spike from a
4-foot-long
Stegosaurus.
bony
Yeah, that makes
horns
sense.
over its eyes. These horns were this quadruped's main defense. Though not among the largest of all dinosaurs, it was the biggest of the horned dinosaurs, as tall as an elephant and as sturdily built.
This is great.
It measured about 25 feet in length, stood about 9 feet high at the shoulder, and weighed in at about 8 tons.
This is the type of stuff. When we were saying last time, you were like, some people in chat were saying that you'd probably be kind of enthralled by just like seeing the videos of the dinosaurs in the last game.
Ended in a curved horn-covered beak designed
Actually
for
getting the
slicing through tough plant
information,
material.
way more
And it
interesting.
could probably snap
Yeah, I would have
through
been
a
super
2-inch
into
thick
this.
branch with
Yeah.
absolutely no problem.
Like, I was a fact sponge. I'd have loved this kind of thing. It's rules.
Stegosaurus, or roofed lizard,
Like, these renders
was a
aren't
most
that much
unusual
better or
Jurassic
anything, but
dinosaur,
at least
named
it
for the row
has
of
the
triangular
info.
plates that ran along its neck and back. It's likely these plates acted as heat exchangers that could be turned toward the sun for warmth or away from the sun for cooling.
Or to power
The
up its
largest
radioactive
being nearly
beam. I've
3
seen
feet
tons of them.
high and 3 feet wide. Stegosaurus was probably a solitary browser, and at the tip of its narrow head was a small bony beak designed to clip leaves. Like many quadrupeds, it was a slow-moving dinosaur with strong straight legs to support its weight, and short stubby toes ending in heavy hooves. At about 30 feet in length, it was of medium size and weight, tipping the scales at 2 to 3 tons. 2 pairs of sharp spikes, each about 3 feet long.
Yeah,
tipped its
not
strong
just the
tail,
Dino Facts,
which could be
Dexter's the voice
lashed
of Leonardo from
side to
Kim
side
into, yeah,
as a
Cam
deadly
Clark.
weapon.
It has actual production value.
I'm sorry, friend. We have run out of time. Even as I tell you.
Oh, I was looking at too. We were so enthralled with,
St. Louis,
Here we
Missouri,
go.
once a Midwestern haven.
These
now
are amazing,
the victim
though.
of a sinister attack. What appears to be wreaking havoc here is a beast known as Dinosaurus. Though allegedly peaceful in its own day, this creature is totally berserk.
Come on, RS.
These
you
rule.
can do better than that.
I didn't realize the
Let's get
encyclopedia
in
cost
gear,
time,
huh?
yeah. Alright, one more. This is just too interesting. I want to see if we can win one. The game overs are so
You
fun.
are
It's
in luck.
really hard
According
to
to my
want to win.
sensory circuits, the brain blobs are now attempting to zombify one dinosaur in this time period. Go forth.
I feel like losing's
Be
better than
careful
winning
out
in
there.
this thing. So I'm thinking that this is distance? Yeah, okay.
Eagle Eye, RS. This nest has been raided. Some hungry hunter stopped by for a dino omelet.
Hard to tell as we haven't won. That's fair.
Pretty barren here, pal. Pretty barren. I may not have my algebra merit badge, but any kindergartner who can count knows that 28 different hoof prints don't add up to one lowly dino.
Alright, so it's... Wait. Why did it go from grouping to... Yeah, Cretaceous, yes. Keywords or packs. Feels like there should be somewhere that would, like, again, Carmen Sandiego style, narrow that down in the encyclopedia. Maybe it does over time? I don't know. No, because it was letting us look at anything. Maybe the list of dinos I can guess changes? Might be the case.
Get with it, RS. We don't have the whole era here.
You're really talking some smack to me.
Anything that could grab hold of a Psycat on the run sure wouldn't need its front digits on the ground.
Okay, so like biped. What does the meter on the right do? That shows the distance of how far away it is. So like that's almost certainly a distance meter from the sound looks of things is what's happening. So this is direction, this is how far away. That seems to be mattering. So like now it's like 2 away to the east. I think that's actually the maximum we can go. Nope, we can go more. Quite a lot of map.
Get the feeling we're being watched by something that may not be friendly? Hey, let's just stay calm and wait for them to lose interest. Get the feeling we're...
Okay. Oh, not an encyclopedia. Okay. How about...
You may attempt to identify the dinosaur.
Yeah, so we just have to guess. It doesn't seem like it narrows it down
I'm
at
sorry.
all. What? No, I didn't guess one. Please. The spots that you can click are very tight. Like, it's really hard to tell. Like, look at where do I click with this? Do you see what I mean with the cursor? Like, you feel like with the fingers, but it's actually, like, more middle of the hand, weirdly. So there's been a bunch of times where I'm, like, here, and it's clicking the top one, I think, and giving me strikes. So that's not amazing. Yeah, it seems like about pinky. It's very weird. God, I don't know. Okay, Jurassic era dinosaur. I can't look in the encyclopedia because apparently that also takes time. That part's strange.
I'm sorry.
No.
My sensory circuits tell me
Wow.
that is not...
Look at how much time it takes. Like, Styracosaurus, I don't know what that is. It's been long enough that I haven't exactly looked up all my dinos. Here. Time to look up real encyclopedia information. Late Triassic. No. Compatosaurus, maybe? Could be that. Those brain blobs never anticipated the internet.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, friend. We have...
This is a news reporter's nightmare,
Ankylosaurus
watching
was
the magical city of
possible.
Paris fall to the mercy of a velociraptor. The city has
Oh, is a
gone mad.
velociraptor again? Sure. Fair enough. Oh! Oh! Shit! There was a scene for us losing 3 times, and then it just closed. So when I clicked, it clicked through it. Hold on, I need to see what the real end scene of that would be. We need a little bit more information on this one. Okay, we're gonna skip all this. Kick some brain.
It is time.
And were there only the 3 periods? There are. Okay.
You are in luck.
Okay.
So we're just gonna guess and lose a bunch.
You may... Identity verified.
God damn
The
it!
dinosaur you have selected is indeed the one you are on course to rescue. Continue now on your journey, as you must find this...
Fuck
seed
you,
before
game!
my
God
battery
damn
pack
it!
requires recharging.
Oh, we lost the window. Shit, son of a bitch. I clicked the first one. All I did was just click the first thing. And it's like, yeah, great, good job. You nailed it.
Which dinosaur would you like to review?
Okay, so by looking at a dinosaur, how much time does it take? 4 hours of time. It's weird that it doesn't let you look at the information for your dinosaurs. Like,
I'm sorry, friend.
That's really strange, right? God, I can't believe that I got it first try.
National Network News reporting from Cleveland, where for all intents and purposes, the world appears to be coming to an end. A Tyrannosaurus Rex on the loose
This
is
fucking
just
rules.
not possible.
They had such a blast making this.
Come on, RS. You can do better than that.
Yeah, it's almost as much as a wrong guess.
You are in. You may attempt.
Okay.
Identity verified. The dinosaur you have selected is indeed the one you are on course to rescue. Continue now on your journey, as you must find this beast.
I want to get the wrong one! How are we on a Tyrannosaurus again? Stop. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
National Network News reporting from Cleveland, where for all intents and purposes...
Okay, so it's Cleveland. For the Tyrannosauruses specifically want to destroy Cleveland. We don't know why.
You are in luck. According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are now attempting.
Okay.
You may
Can't be a Tyrannosaurus this time.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. My sensory
Alright.
circuits tell me that is not the dinosaur the brain blobs are currently pursuing. Depletion to my Zelton batteries is reflected
Yeah,
on the
T-Rex is
clock.
angry about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame snub.
I'm sorry, friend. We have run out of time. Even as I tell you this, the brain blobs have swept the dinosaur you were pursuing into the future, and are now using it to terrorize society. Here, see for yourself.
Yes, let us see.
Is it a real dinosaur or a genetic experiment gone wild? That's the question in Moscow today as a Zeltoid runs amok in this ravaged and ransacked city. Aid from the West has been requested, but what aid can we send is the only response thus far.
Whew. It's looking pretty ugly for your planet, rocket scientist. Don't get the idea I'm bailing on you. It's just that a lifetime in the jungle tells me it's time to blow this zombie town. One good thing about a time machine, though, we can always reset the clock and bash away again at Harry and his blobs. You let me know when you're ready.
And then it kicks you to DOS, as games used to do. Which, why would it do that? That doesn't need to do that, unfortunately. Okay, now let's win one of this game for children.
Now listen. Okay.
It is time.
Alright, go to the Cretaceous period. Alright, listen, okay.
You are in luck.
Now we need to actually win this game
According
for
to my sensory
children.
circuits, the brain blobs are now attempting to zombify one dinosaur in this time period. Go forth, and be careful out there.
It seems like, yeah, the DOS port is the 5
Okay,
people, I
rocket
think.
scientist, that handsome little
Alright, so 2 squares?
The dino that tread this turf couldn't be much of a dancer. It has 2 left feet. Oh, it has 2 right feet, too.
Oh. It's weird that it lets you take notes, but then, like, to check them with the encyclopedia costs you so much. That's a really strange way to do things. 5 east? We're kind of guessing on this.
Too bad we're not looking for a swamp monster, because then it might be worth the time it's going to take me to scrub off all this scuzz. Too bad we're not looking for a swamp...
Okay, so that is a hint, but what is that?
Too bad we're not looking for a swamp monster, because then it might be worth the time it's going to take me to scrub off all this scuzz.
Okay.
Seen one empty sector, you seen them all.
Yeah, it either does or does not live in swamps. Ghidorah was saying that it might actually tell you. I thought that too, but we saw it, right? Like, 'cause it looked like we were surrounded that one time. Maybe we needed more clues after that? It seemed weird that
According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are not pursuing that dinosaur. Continue your search for the dinosaur in danger.
Okay, it is actually sure.
This fern got in the way of something weighty, but at least it survived being plowed into mulch.
Okay, so medium? Doesn't make all of the clues immediately obvious as to what they mean. Getting around the map's a little awkward. It's not perfect. This is pretty interesting, though. For, like, an entertainment game.
That lodestone's putting out a mean magnetic field, and it sure ain't gonna do our clock any good. That
Okay, so was that it? That might have been it. They're kind of ambiguous. Whose voice is that? That is Cam Clark, from TMNT and a bunch of other things.
An awful lot of sludge was stirred up in this watering hole, all compliments of a lot of feet attached to a lot of thirsty mouths.
Controls are a little weird.
Any more?
Don't say it. Don't.
Oh, check out the dino kebab. Whatever skewered this sack of gristle knew a thing or two about punctuality.
Sure. Like, I'm guessing that means carnivore, right?
Didn't take a TV commercial to convince this dino
Maybe.
that pine
That
needles
too.
can be good for the old digestive tract. Didn't take a TV commercial to convince this dino that pine needles can be good for the old
Okay, so yes. And horns are
Congratulations.
there we go.
You have
Yeah.
collected all the information necessary to identify this dinosaur. Do you wish to spare the wear on my Zelton batteries and identify the dinosaur on your own?
No, let's have her.
The name of the dinosaur
Fuck your
you're
batteries.
tracking has been highlighted. Continue onward in your quest to locate it before its mind is zombified by the brain blobs.
Wow, that is a long ways away, apparently. Sure? Yeah, 6 hours to have her guess. It's pretty tight on that.
That is the dinosaur you have been tracking. My radar indicates that it is very nearby and in great danger. Continue your search and save this dinosaur from the brain blobs.
Wait, but... So we found it. And now I have to find it again? Sure. Keep finding it, idiot.
That is the dinosaur you have been tracking. My radar indicates that it is very nearby and in great danger. Continue your search and save this dinosaur from the brain blobs.
Yow! Earthquakes aren't good for Dino Droid morale. Not that I'm scared. I just have this policy of waiting out the aftershocks.
Okay. Are we... Are we gonna lose this? Like, how do we lose this? There we go. Ah, it's fighting off the brain blob. Perfect.
My brain blobs and I will provide your demise. That dino is ours, unless you prove wise. All right, let's kick some brain. In most battles fought, T-Rex was a winner. But in your day, what would it prefer for dinner?
Okay. I mean, I'm guessing none of these, but sure.
Oh, yeah! Humans may be amazed at how huge dinos could get. Yet which of these was small enough to be a household pet?
Either Compata or Ankylosaurus are both pretty small. How small was Compatosaurus? That one, I know that one's pretty tiny. Let me just see. Apparently, description. Oh no, never mind. They were a lot bigger than it looks like from that. So it must be Ankylos.
Oh, yeah! Rex means king, and thus T-Rex did behave. Yet the title Tyrannosaurus means what? Tell me, knave.
Their whole rhyming scheme and everything. They went so hard in on this.
Oh, yeah!
You have done well, friend. Here, have a look at
Holy
your
shit,
own
this slaps.
bright future.
This fucking slaps. I would have loved this as a child. I love this now.
Society breathes a sigh of relief today as an assault on the Earth by zombie dinos has been foiled. Where these rumors originated is anyone's guess, but with so many people rejoicing, it's hard to imagine it could have been a hoax.
Good work, rocket scientist. That's one blob down, two to squish. Just don't get cocky on me now, huh?
It has just the right amount of shitpost energy, yeah. I was worried because it's so 90s at the beginning, but it just leans in just enough. I might actually just need to win this real quick.
You are in luck.
I need to see the rest of these. This is an amazing little game. I can't believe I've never heard of this.
Not my idea of
Yeah, we
time
gotta
well
see the
spent,
ending.
Garbanzo. Call this dino Houdini, because it had 4 feet going into the stream and only 2 coming out.
It's unrestricted in its movements. This control is a little awkward. Like, having to do this is slow. It's not the worst, but it's not amazing.
It's sharp, it's pointy, and it's too big for hand or mouth. You tell me. Any idea what it is or who it belongs to?
Okay, now I see what it wants us to do on these. What was throwing me before is not realizing I could scroll the map and stuff and just being like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? 4, 5? Aha.
We're talking dedicated vegetarian here, what with hardly any leaves left on these vines.
It is weird they don't have, like, an omnivore category. Keeping it simple for the kids, I guess.
Yeah, I've never seen this much of a mud bath in my life. No human could make this big a mess, let alone a single dino.
I think that might be a clue.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you. Hello, thank you. Hello. What? No, oh my god, I have to do it again, that's why. Sure. Now can I go back to map? There, it's that. Some of the controlling is weird. I have to imagine that this... I mean, it's a port from the CDI, and I wonder how it would have played on there. Because, like, the CDI controller is,
These eggs may not fit in a grocer's
It's something.
carton, but for a dino, we're talking minor. Tell you a little something about Mama?
Sorry, it's a small kind of...
These eggs may not fit in a grocer's
over
carton, but for
Yeah.
a dino, we're...
Congratulations! You have collected all the information necessary to identify this. The name of the dinosaur you are tracking has been highlighted.
It is really weird the encyclopedia takes time still, too. That also really threw me. I didn't expect that at all.
Ye aren't out of the forest yet, Babbo, for now you face me. If you want to free that dino, answer my question.
He's got real, like, Star Trek energy.
All right, let's kick some brain. Behavior can often bring a creature its name. Swift.
It's reminding me of, like, the FMV from that, I haven't played it yet on this. I don't actually know if it's a DOS. It must be. But, like, that one with, well, no, it probably, I guess, I don't know if it would be or not. Where it has, God, who is the Gowron, the, like, really scowly Klingon? There's one, like, point-and-click FMV adventure game that has some really incredible scenes with Gowron in it. And very much giving me those vibes. Now I just totally didn't pay attention to what he was saying either. Sorry, what?
Uh-oh.
The spiked and horned dinos were a most elite group. Which of these outcasts could not join that troop?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Got him.
Do try to be clever and answer this with one word. Why would a dino prefer to travel in a herd?
For fun, obviously.
Oh, yeah!
Could be all of them.
The dino's
Yes, Star Trek
strong
Klingon.
legs
Yes,
might
that's the
support
one. Yeah, yeah,
tons
yeah.
of bulk and bone. A Patasaurus's legs can be described by this term alone.
I mean, I would think.
Oh, yeah!
It's nice that one failure doesn't ruin the whole thing, yeah.
You have done well,
The
friend.
squish is
Here, have a look at your
a hell
own
of a thing.
bright future.
Alien brain blobs in the minds of dinos? That's the word in this town tonight as citizens pay their respect to a mystic warrior who's alleged to have visited the past. A tabloid exclusive? Maybe, but don't tell this joyous crowd.
Everyone really loves me.
Way to go, partner. Save one more dino and the brain blobs get the final boot. Come on, let's finish these rotmongers.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh. No one's looking for Triassic dinosaurs anymore, you idiot. Yeah, rotmongers, obviously.
You are in luck. According to my sensory circuit.
I was waiting for it to, like, take time off because it's like, oh, you've already been to Triassic, idiot. Games kind of mean that way.
Looks like a power blow from the tail of a dino at war turned this maidenhair into toothpicks.
I mean, like... Like, I would guess size? But the thing is that, like, there's lots of dinosaurs like Ankylosaurus that would have the big club tail. So I don't... That might be a spikes thing? Huh. I'm guessing they mean size, though.
Real heartbreaker, Dingleberry. You're looking for clues in all the wrong places.
Goddamn, Cam, calm down. Chill, I'm like 6.
We can thank the dino we're tracking for clearing us a nice path. No doubt it took 2 pairs of
It goes a little
synchronized
hard
legs to do
sometimes.
this job.
I'm sorry, what?
We can thank the dino we're tracking for clearing us a nice path. No doubt it took 2 pairs of synchronized legs to do this job.
Okay. Maybe just 3?
Sorry, rocket scientist. No news is no clues.
I don't know they decided to make him so tooted up. I guess, I mean, 90s.
This dino tried to pull a Hansel and Gretel, only instead of breadcrumbs, it left a trail of half-swallowed leaf mush.
Alright. What next?
Tough work. Make an omelet out of these, you'd have breakfast for a football team. They must have come out of one of the biggest dino moms on our roster. How come when dinos get together, they have to smush every single seed fern that gets in their way?
Okay, when they get together.
Congratulations. You have collected all the information necessary to identify the...
Sure.
The name of the dinosaur you are tracking has been highlighted. Continue onward in your quest to locate it before its mind is zombified by the brain blobs.
And yeah, I now see the score tickers down at the bottom. Because we've got 2 versus 3. So that's kind of nice. Like, it does a really good job of displaying a lot of this once you realize how it's doing it. And God, its humor is perfect.
A challenge I love, so a challenge it'll be. A chump like you couldn't possibly defeat me.
All right, let's kick some brain.
They had a blast making this for sure.
Weighing large dinos takes thinking, not fun. So how many pounds are there in every ton?
Oh God. Depends on the ton, but I believe...
Oh, yeah.
Like, for those
Ornamented
answers...
dinos could often astound. During what period did such crested dinos abound?
What? There's a way to get him to say it again. Sure.
Oh.
The Cretaceous was Velociraptor's time in the sun. But during what part of that period did it run?
Good question. Late?
Oh, yeah.
Squish those brains.
You have done well, friend. Here, have a look at your own bright future.
Alright, bright future time, baby.
According to dinosaur experts, this city has just miraculously survived what was thought to be almost certain destruction. Ticker tape parade will continue through the night in honor of the invisible time warrior known only
Wait, is this a Zapruder film?
Like...
Not bad, rocket scientist. That's what I call kicking some brain. According to Machine Mind Sheila's sensory circuits, old Harry and his blobs are beelining it back to Zeltoid. Of course, now that the Earth's back to normal, there's no place here for dinosaurs or dinodroids. So, I guess I'm history. Don't worry about me, though, because if your planet hits the wall again, I'll make a special trip back just to bail you out.
I do hate when games decided to do this. They would just, like, quit you out. Like, go to the menu. It's really strange.
Dinos in the darkness, murder in their eyes.
Music. God, I'm gonna get copyright strikes for this, huh? If I do, that's gonna be incredible. Alright, well, let's, kick some brain and rate this game. This game kind of ruled. This game didn't kind of rule. This game absolutely ruled. Like, right away, I had no idea that it was just a Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego kind of, like... It really just is, honestly. But I think it's better. Obviously a few years later, but it's not that much later either. Like 3 years? This thing absolutely slaps. Holy shit. I've been thinking about, like, edutainment games for kids. This has to be, like... This is S tier for me, for that kind of a thing. really good sense of style, and it's... Like, the edutainment was good. Like, there was a lot of information in that, actually, is the other thing. Music's fantastic, like, there's voice acting, like, great FMV, like... You could 100% see both having a lot of fun with this and actually learning things, yeah. Yeah, the actual game part of it eventually is very simple. Like the Carmen Sandiego stuff, but they put a ton of time into the presentation. Yeah. Like, it's hitting some rarefied airs. I really liked this thing. This thing is great. It might be... I might like it more than Incredible Machine. It's so slight, but, like, I got so much joy out of, like, 45 minutes or an hour of this or whatever. Like, sure, there's not a... Maybe that's, like, the biggest knock against it, is that there isn't actually that much to it, right? Like, you get through, you do a few of the clues, you figure it out. Yeah, like, it only has, like, a couple hours of content, exactly. For the target audience, do you think this may have been the game? Yeah, exactly. Like, it is laser-focused for where it needs to go. A lot of the clues and lines are already starting to repeat. Yeah, for sure. And I can't imagine they could fit that much, like, FMV onto their discs in 1995? 1995. That's some real good quality FMV, actually. Like, the whole art of everything was fantastic, really. You could get more time out of it by trying to do human identification. Sure, I mean, there's only like a dozen, though. Once you actually know what dinosaurs the game does have, it's not going to be that hard. Like, it really wouldn't have been much of a difference. Came out on the CDI in 92. Wow. Yeah, wow, that's really good for 92, then. For the CDI. I've played CDI games. That is... Huh. I'm just... I'm thinking about some real sacrilege here, is the thing. For people that are wondering why I'm still sitting here thinking about it. Nah, it's not better than Monkey Island. It's fucking good, though. This thing is, like... I honestly 100% think it deserves this ranking. Like, this is amazing. This came out earlier than Jurassic Park. This is a fantastic piece of edutainment software. Like, it might be my favorite that I've seen ever. This thing is great. This thing's super cool. Goddamn, I did not expect zombie dinos from planet Zeltoid to be anything other than garbage. I did not expect this. And I definitely didn't expect it to be edutainment when I was first suggested. Thank you, Loaf Sneeze. I really appreciate that. Wow. Okay, and there is one more game that I have. This one a request from my good friend Boix. Let me just get this one set up. Damn, that thing ruled. Holy hell. Better than Raptor, better than Blood, but not better than Commander Blood. No. Commander Blood still stands above that. Better than motherfucking Lemmings. I think so. I had more fun with it. That thing was great. If you're thinking about, like, what it's... In terms of what it's trying to accomplish, it's near perfect. Like, you could argue that, sure, it could have more content to it or something, but... Again, for the amount of space that you'd have to store that kind of a game, like, they're running up on the absolute limitations of what they could do. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, I was absolutely a dinosaur child, and I'd have loved the hell out of that. I was less of a dinosaur child than some people, but, like, It nails exactly what it's trying to do. It goes in there, it has like it's one of those things where you talk about sometimes when you're talking about like game design, and I'm no game designer, but like the idea of like scope, right? Just that sometimes like having something that's very laser focused but small in scope and knows exactly what it wants to do and just accomplishes that perfectly is way better than something that has like all the ambition in the world, right? Like, and it's, man, that thing was fantastic. It's really cool. It's the anti-Star Citizen, yes, yeah. But it's time for Invasion of the Mutant Space Bats of Doom! Thank you, boys. Your lousy assignment to troll deep space where nothing ever happens. Long-range sensors detect something. Blast, a distraction. Game thrusters head towards the unknown. Probably an asteroid you can use. What's this? You've heard of the destructive mutant space bats, and here they are, so many of them, headed for Earth. You grit your teeth to face Invasion of the Mutant Space Bats of Doom. We got all the titles this week. This looks, promising. Okay. Oh, fuck. Space Smart Bomb. Sure. Okay. Oh my god, memories. You had this on C64. Oh shit. This is a very classic DOS palette, yes. Okay, so we've got power-ups, time warps, mega powers, and extra. Oh, this is smooth. Oh shit. Okay, this is not garbage like I was thinking from that start screen. Really smooth. Seems like it's gonna be pretty basic in what it's doing. Oh, okay, I see what they do. Huh. Yeah, it even has progress for the levels. Okay, so we have to get all of them and then... Huh. Fuck, I'm not paying attention. Ooh. It's a little fast and tight on the, like, turning. Whoa, what? That was weird. I wasn't pressing up or anything, so I don't know what it was doing there. You can buffer some inputs. Oh, it hit me just before I got the extra? Or, no, maybe I need to fill that whole bar for extra. That would make sense, so I got one. This thing seems fine. Like, to good? Yeah. I think that's what we need to do. It's a very basic game, but pretty cool. I think it's running fast. You may need to adjust it. Yeah, maybe. It's not... I don't know. It seems pretty smooth. It is a little fast, but like... Yeah, I don't know. With that time warp, I'm thinking that it is about right. I've got a system here where, like, most of the time I have really liked the cycles that it's running at for games. Like, I have a setup. Oh shit, I didn't see the little bat off of that. Sometimes it's hard to see those little ones. Bonus stage. Okay. Mutant Space Bats Defying Expectations. Well, I mean, you saw that title. Did you expect this? I didn't expect it to be this good. Like, this is just a good shmup. This is a really good, solid shmup. Jesus, it is fast. I do think that's on purpose, though. Like, it's smooth. I mean, I could... Ooh. Where did that close it? I shouldn't have closed it. I was just changing the cycles on it a little bit. It should be... Should it not? Is it not liking changing? Huh. Weird that it closed it. Let me just see if I can get it captured again. Why are you not getting detected now? There we go. This one just doesn't want to adjust at all. Weird. Yeah, if I try and adjust it, it just closes. Which doesn't make any sense for what DOSBox should be doing there. There we go. Wait, there we go. Why did it close before then? Okay, I actually managed to get it to change cycles this time. So let's see if it's a little slower, if that's going to change anything. I mean, it played really nice, though. It's just hard. Which shmups were. Yeah, that is definitely wrong. A little less. Okay, that might be better. Yeah, you might be right. Slightly more manageable. The music still seems off, though. Mess up with all the timing. This one is the pattern that really gets me. Like sometimes if they launch a bomb right next to you, or like that, jeez. That's really hard to avoid. Yeah, it seems like a really light arcade kind of experience, but like a good one. It controls really well, like not a lot of games were this smooth. But you saw that first one that we played today and how much it was like you're cranking your plane around in like these very set patterns in a way, and like this is just it's got such a nice movement. I know, I'm murdering myself here. Extra and dead. Cool. So yeah, I mean, pretty light little game. You can do extra... Wait, how does 2-player work? Hold up. Also, what about hints? Attacking bats are worth more points. Hit orbs on their color. Oh, for the bonus stuff. Okay. 6 of those equals a free ship. Sure. Green shots are faster. You are invincible when glowing. Hell yeah. Alright. This has a sequel too, apparently. So how does player 1? So it is just like versus. Gotcha. There's some nuance to the scoring too with the attack stuff. Bye. Cool. A little bit of a lag on that load there. I'm terrible at this game. I definitely could see practicing this as a kid, like loving it. This is really cool. I definitely did not expect to get 2 bangers with names like this today. This is nowhere near the banger that Zombie Dinos was, but damn. Hey, you got games on your early 90s personal desktop computer? You bet I do. This is a game that needs like a boss key. I'm a little sad about that. This is definitely that kind of era. Although, like, smoother than most of those would be. That's actually kind of shockingly smooth animation in the shmup enemies. Yes, yeah, exactly. Like, the animation's really wild. This is a 95 game, so it does make sense. Like, it's a fair bit later. I've got to imagine the later bonus stages are more than this, considering it was talking about, like, shoot them on their own color. Yeah, I think the cycles were right the first time, it's just, it's so fast. This game's just hard. Like shmups are. Oh, fuck, that's a bomb. Okay. Telling the difference between the pickups and, like, projectiles coming at you is a little weird. Damn. I have fucking fake out bombs. So mean. Yeah, like that, yep. This is a promising is this a promising start to my new career as Toho streamer? Because I feel like we would get our ass kicked by Toho right now. Yeah, they're actually carrying the bombs and power-ups. It's got a lot of style. This thing's really cool. But yeah, I think that we get an idea of what it is. Like, it's kind of basic, but also, like, a really good version of that, it seems. I don't think we need to play it for too long to get an idea, though. So, where are we rating Invasion of the Mutant Space Bats of Doom? Because, like, this is one of those ones where I'd need to practice this for a while to get to the end, I'm sure. Like, it seems like it'd be rough to finish. You thought I was playing Where in the Time is Carmen Sandiego. I was originally. We've been playing a bunch of games today. Sorry, answering the old YouTube comment. This is DOScider, where we rank DOS games. You can actually see, if you're on YouTube, it should have in the description the games that we did in the order that we did them. This is our last one today. This is a come-down game from Zombie Dinos Excitement. Yeah. But it's still good. Like, this was good. It's no, like, Tyrion 2000 or Raptor Call of the Shadows, but it's good. It's also no Kilobyte. Is that what it was? That's the name of that thing, right? That absolute pile of shit. Kilo Blaster. Right. God, Kilo Blaster was so bad. Just the worst version of this, where it's just all choppy and none of the power-ups make sense, and it's just handling it felt like garbage. Everything was just ugly and gross. This thing is really nice and tight. It's not like anything beyond that, really. Like, there's nothing more complicated about it, but yeah, I mean, you got like an hour or two and you just want to like sit down with a cool shmup. I certainly have some fun with this. That animation, again, was just really smooth. Like, it's no Overkill is the thing. Overkill is a very similar game, but Overkill has a lot more in terms of, like, the way your power-ups work and, like, buying stuff, kind of like Gradius and things like that. And it'll actually customize your ship as you're playing when you're doing it, which is really cool. It's really slight also, like 6 levels, but definitely not there. Interpose has an incredible furry rock anthem to start. And it kind of doesn't have a whole lot else that, like, really makes it amazing. As another shmup. I don't have to just compare it to shmups. I'd say the Keen one is better than this. Let's do a Dino Park Tycoon, yeah. Y-Barm. Yeah. Y-Barm is really unique. It has problems, but it's going for a lot. It's kind of... It's got some shmup elements to it. You're essentially like a mecha that can transform between a bunch of modes. It was really neat. It was a cool game. It had some issues. This one is kind of, again, that smaller scope, but really nails what it's going for, because it just feels great to play. Like, the controls are fantastic. I'd say it's definitely better than, like, Sideline. I like it more than Bomberman, even. Like, this is just a really tight little arcade game. I think that puts it... This is actually... I just realized this is exactly our zone of tight little arcade games. Lode Runner, Hover Tank, like Dynablaster, Bubble Bobble, Clax as the lower end. Like, yep, okay, yeah. We've got a zone, I see. I think this is near the top of that kind of a thing. Lode Runner has, like, full-on editor and everything. I really like that about it. It's interesting to see the layers forming between Arcade Zone and 2 Zone. Yeah. The world of sequels. Where are all the sequels again? They did get separated a little bit. But yeah, two. just a couple in there. There were a few. Really interesting to look at this versus Hover Tank, because Hover Tank is like very smooth, surprisingly cool early 3D, and this is like very, very smooth animation in 2D. As far as like their visual styles go. It's neat. It's really close with the Hover Tank. Really, really close with the Hover Tank. I think I like this a little more than Hover Tank. That's a hard one to say. This is a really neat little game. It's weird to... Space Bats. It's weird to talk about how cool this game was and then put it almost off the top 100. But, like, I really enjoyed this. It's just there is that much depth to this now. There's so many good games on DOS. We're really getting into it now. Like, look at how much fun I had with Zombie Dinos, and it's not even top 40. There's so many good games here. So we're gonna really have to start digging deep to crack the top again. There's a lot that I'm still looking for sure. The top 100 is very impressive right now. Yeah, like, it's actually impressive at this point, because we have enough rank. So is our bottom. This one still managed to crack 200. Ranking DOS games by how long they are. Oh my god. We might have actually had a longer one last time with Police Quest In the Pursuit of the Death Angel, which is actually its full title. The bottom 10 are impressive in some certain ways. There's no question. I still need to... Oh god. Do I still have the Snapper Aussie? I had to pull it up one last time. From 2 weeks ago. The Sun Tabloid licensed game with additional sponsorship from Domino's Pizza and Fizzy Chewits. Snapper Aussie. Which has its whole manual done in Limerick. Including the line... Here we go. Our hero's well equipped, you see, to invade people's privacy. What? I'm sorry. Can you not, son? It's a platformer about... Did we ever find out what an NTT was? No... No, it doesn't explain the acronym NTT. It's... Or it did somewhere, maybe? It was like they're sun girls, essentially. But also you're doing it by, like, taking photos of them when they're not wanting you to, which adds layers to that might be slightly problematic. Just a little bit. Yeah, there's nothing that says what the NTTs are. I thought that we maybe pieced it together, but as I'm looking, I'm like, no, it just shortens all of the Sun Girls, essentially, to NTT, which gross even for the 90s. Yeah, it was pretty despicable. Welcome to the Sun tabloid. The wilder thing is why, like, I mean, I don't know why anyone would make a game, like, why would Sun make a game like that? But at least it matches the Sun. But, like, why would Domino's and Fizzy Chewits sponsor it? Like, why are two food companies putting in licensing into a invade your privacy Sun tabloid, like, DOS game? It's the wildest thing. That one was, it's still throwing me. That was maybe the weirdest game I've ever played, just in terms of, like, tone and content, in a way. Like, I mean, we've played a lot of weird garbage licensed games, but that one just, it's a real scratcher. Like, you have to wonder what executives all sat down together that this trifecta of companies decided to do that. Like, who ever approved this in any way? Like, you can see why it's a disaster, and the ways that it's a disaster make sense, but you have to just be like, well, but why did all of them come together? Like, it's a very strange place to be. In any case, thank you for being here. That was all of our games for today. We did a whole lot of sponsored games. Everybody, if you are a sub or a patron, you can do a requested game like all of these were. Just throw them onto the Discord. There is a sub club channel just for you to check that out. You can find the whole playlist is up on YouTube also. All of the videos are there. If you type DOS into the stream, I actually put up the command properly this time, you'll find the website where you can see the whole list, and also the YouTube playlist, so you can check them out. If you look at the numbers next to the games, right here, that's the episode they were on, so you can check it out that way. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful night. I'm going to host you over to somebody else. Appreciate you being around for DOScider. We'll be back next Monday with some more. This is a really good episode. We had some bangers. Let's see who's around.